Good morning students. Welcome to our computer class. In our last class video we have completed chapter 7. Now in today's class we will start chapter 8. In this chapter we will learn table in more details, especially using design view, and then we will learn query. So let's start. Editing a table in Microsoft Access. Editing a table includes selecting a primary key, setting the field properties, inserting and deleting fields, moving a fields, and so on. Primary key, insertion and deletion of fields already we have learned in our last video. So let's start with primary key. What is that? It is a table field, not database field, that contains a unique value for each record in a table. That means this field contains the value using which we can uniquely identify each and every record in a table. A primary key value can never be null. That means you cannot leave primary key field blank. You have to enter value, and that value should be unique. We can select any one field of a table and make it a primary key. Either you can make one field as primary key, or more than one field can be used as primary key if you are not much satisfied with one field to make it primary key. But remember, in one table we cannot make more than one primary. So let's take one example. In our school, many students are there. Few students are reading in 7, few students are reading in 10, few students are reading in 8. All the students' information can be stored in one table. Now, how to identify one record uniquely? Two students can have same name. They can have same roll number also, because roll number 1 is there in alpha section of 7A, in beta also, gamma also, delta also, even in class 8 also. So roll number cannot be unique. Two students can have same class, same section. So how to identify each record or each students uniquely? For that we need one unique value, and you have students ID H2051, something like that. So that is student ID using which we can identify record or students uniquely in our school. Here in this example, enrollment number is a unique value. Name of the students, date of birth, course, fees paid, this all can be common, but enrollment number is unique. Now how to make primary key? You know that you have to open the table in design view. Now which field you will make primary key? Select that field and go to this primary key symbol present in design ribbon or in design tab. You click on this primary key button, the key symbol will appear before this field name. That means it indicates this field is now primary key field of this table. Again, to remove primary key from this field, you select the field, click on this primary key button. That means this button is a toggle button which can be used to specify primary key or to remove the primary key properties from this field. To remove the primary key property from the field, click on the field and then click on the primary key button again. To set field properties, whenever we will click on any field, the bottom half of the design view window will display the property of that field. It contains many properties: format, caption, default value, validation rule, validation text, index, required, text align, many things. So you can set these properties. Let's have a look. This was our MS Access database. Last day we have created. The name of this database is school.accdb. In this database we have two tables, student and marks. Let me open student table in design view. Right click on it, go to design view. See, the table has opened in design view. See, already roll number is primary key. This is auto number field and name, class, section. So roll number field is selected. These are the properties of roll number field, auto number field. So this property depends on the data type. Now let me select this name. These are the properties of name field, short text field. Field size is 255. That means here in this name field we can store maximum 255 character for a single value, for a single name. But that much characters are not required to write a name of a student. So I can make it small, like 30. Then format also you can specify. Then caption, you can specify one caption. If you give any caption here, what will happen? Instead of this name, that caption will be displayed when you will open the table in datasheet view. Default value you can set, like I am writing here ABC. So whenever you will open the table for new record, ABC will appear as a default value for this name field. So that is not required and it looks odd also. Validation rule, here we can set a rule for the valid value for this field. Validation text, afterwards we will learn. Required no means you can leave this field blank. If we set it yes, that means you cannot leave this name field blank, means you have to write something before coming to the next record. Then indexed no means records will not be arranged according to the name. Then many others are also there. These are not very important. Now come to class. This is number field. For number, different field properties will come. Field size, long integer. I don't need long integer because class means only up to 12 will come. So integer is enough. Long integer means big number. Format you can specify here. Different type of formats are there. General number, by default it is general number. You can set it as currency value, percent value. If we select percent value, what will happen whenever you will enter any number, after the number percent symbol will come. It's not required. Let me keep it as general number. Decimal places auto, means after point nothing will come. If we give any point and value, then that point and value will come. Caption, default value. Let me give default value as 5, because by default we will take admission for class 5. So whenever we will enter any student's data, it will take class value as 5. But you can change it. If we enter any class 7 students record, that time we have to write 7 instead of 5. 5 will be default value. You can change it to 7. Then validation rule. Here we can set rule. What type of value or what value are valid for this class field. So for our high school, it should be from 5 to 12. So let me give here between 5 and 12. So it will support all value from 5 to 12. If we give any value greater than 12 or less than 5, it will not take. Then this validation text. This is what, if user gives any wrong value which is not supported by this validation rule, that time what message user will get, that message we can write. And if we don't write any validation text here, system generated error message will be displayed. Let's check. Save your table. Already it is there. That's why warning message. Yes, it is saved. Now open the table in datasheet view. Select the table, right click on it, open, to open the table in datasheet view. Or you can do one thing, select the table, go to view button under the home ribbon, click on it, select datasheet view. See now the table. Now let me change the value of this class field. I am giving 14. Press enter. See, one or more values are prohibited by the validation rule between 5 and 12 set for the student.class. Student is the table name and class is what? The field name. Enter a value that the expression for the field can accept. So this is system generated error message. If you want to give your error message, that you have to write in the field properties validation text. Now you cannot leave this field without entering the valid value. Let me give 7. Press enter. It has taken. Okay. Section alpha. Press enter. Over. Now see here, default value I set 5. So it is taking 5 here. You can change this value by typing the new value which will replace this 5. Like here 6 MB. Okay, and roll number field was auto number. No need to enter any number here. Automatically it will take the number starting from 1 sequentially. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I will enter next record, it will take 5 for that. Okay, save. Over. Now let's see what is there in our book. Yes no is another type of field property. Now for yes no type of field, in format property you will get 3 options: true, false, yes, no, on, off. Which one is required, that you select. Like here, fees paid, yes or no. The answer will be either yes or no, not for true or false. Okay. Entering data in a table. Already I have shown you how to enter data or how to edit data. Inserting new fields. So open the table in design view. Design. Now to insert a new field, what to do? You select the field by clicking on this gray area. This area is what? Selector. Selector for the field. Select this field. Now go to design tab. In my version it is table design. Insert row. The new row will be inserted before this class field. See. Now you type the name of the field and select the data type of the field. And then you have to specify the field properties. Like name, I am giving here DOB. DOB for date of birth. Obviously it will be date time. In that case you will get different format. See. General date, long date, medium date, short date, long time. Now what format you need, you select the format according to your choice. And if you want to remove any field, select the field again by clicking on this gray area, field selector, then go to design tab and select this delete rows to delete this. Or you can simply right click on it, you will get delete rows. Or from keyboard also you can press delete. Select from keyboard, I am pressing delete. See, deleted. Deleting fields. Moving fields. If you want to rearrange this field, if you want to change the order of this field in a table, what to do? You have to click on this selector, press the left mouse button, hold it and drag it to the required position. Right? Understood? This way we can move field from one place to another place. So table will open with all these fields in this order. Roll number will be the first field, then name, then section, then class. If you want to put this class before section, again you drag it and keep it before section. Okay. Editing records in a table. That is very easy. You just open the table. I have shown you. Open the table in datasheet view. Change the value. बस press enter. This is the way to change the value, to edit the value. This much only we have learned. So today up to this much. You must do this, check your progress in your home. In our next class we will continue from the next page. Till then, bye, have a nice day.